Hello, amazing people. Today, we focus is on a crucial topic that often baffles those affected by narcissistic relationships. What happens when the narcissist decides to go no contact with you? This scenario is intriguing and complex, and it's one that doesn't always get the spotlight it deserves. You may have come across numerous discussions and advice on how individuals should go no contact with narcissists to aid their own healing process. This strategy is frequently recommended as a way to rebuild one's life and move forward after a toxic relationship. However, there is another side to this situation that is less frequently addressed: the experience of being on the receiving end when the narcissist chooses to cut off all communication. People frequently find themselves questioning why the narcissist would opt to sever all ties and go silent. It's natural to wonder if this indicates something about their own actions or character. Some might start to doubt themselves, questioning whether they have somehow become the narcissist, or if there's something fundamentally wrong with them. This self-doubt can be overwhelming, especially when the experience of being cut off by someone who once seemed so central to your life feels like a personal indictment. In reality, the decision of a narcissist to go no contact is not necessarily a reflection of your own behavior or worth. While many discussions and resources emphasize the importance of going no contact with a narcissist for your own healing, this doesn't cover all scenarios. Not every narcissist follows the same patterns of behavior. They are unique, just like fingerprints, and their strategies can vary widely. Some narcissists will indeed attempt to hoover you, trying to pull you back into the relationship through various manipulative tactics. This could involve reaching out to you after a period of separation, trying to reestablish contact under the guise of reconciliation or regret. However, there are also narcissists who choose a different approach. Instead of attempting to hoover you back into their orbit, some will opt to completely disappear from your life. They might block you on all communication platforms, social media, messaging apps, email, essentially erasing their presence from your digital world. This sudden and complete withdrawal can leave you feeling confused and abandoned, with no clear explanation for their disappearance. This approach, known as a reverse hoover, involves the narcissist ending the relationship and then going silent. The purpose behind this tactic is often to put the onus on you to make the first move if you want to reestablish contact. By disappearing and becoming unreachable, the narcissist creates a situation where they hope you will reach out, essentially making you the one to break the silence. In their mind, if you take the initiative to reconnect, it signals that you have forgiven them for any past transgressions or toxic behavior. They might interpret your attempt to re-engage as a sign that you are willing to overlook the issues that led to the breakup. It's important to understand that this tactic is a form of manipulation. The narcissist's goal is not necessarily to reconcile, but to test your willingness to accept them back, despite their previous behavior. They want to see if you will disregard your own boundaries and self-respect in favor of re-establishing contact with them. This can be a significant psychological trap, where reaching out to them can reinforce their sense of control and validation, even if they were the ones who ended the relationship. Understanding this dynamic can be crucial in navigating the complex emotions and decisions that arise when a narcissist goes no contact with you. It's not a reflection of your worth or character, but rather a strategic maneuver by the narcissist to maintain power and influence over the situation. Continuing with our discussion, let's explore further the various reasons a narcissist might choose to go no contact and the psychological dynamics behind their decision. One of the most insidious reasons a narcissist may choose to go no contact is to force you into the position of initiating contact. This tactic, known as the reverse hoover, involves the narcissist withdrawing completely from communication after a breakup or conflict, leaving you in a state of uncertainty and distress. The sudden disappearance can be incredibly disorienting, creating a void that you may feel compelled to fill by reaching out to them. The narcissist's intention behind this strategy is multifaceted. Firstly, it's about shifting the power dynamic. By going silent, they place the onus on you to make the next move. This maneuver can be seen as a way of regaining control and dominance. The longer they maintain their silence, the more pressure you may feel to contact them, as you grapple with unresolved emotions and unanswered questions. This pressure can lead to you breaking the no contact, which the narcissist interprets as a sign of weakness or desperation on your part. In their view, your reaching out means that you have relinquished your previous stance and are willing to reconcile under their terms, thus restoring their sense of superiority. Moreover, the reverse Hoover serves as a psychological test. If you do contact them, it signals that you are still invested in the relationship, despite their attempts to push you away. This action can validate their manipulative behavior and reinforce their belief that they hold significant influence over your emotions and actions. They may see your attempt to reconnect as an affirmation of their control and an endorsement of their behavior, regardless of how hurtful or damaging it was. On the other hand, there are instances where a narcissist opts for no contact because they are genuinely finished with the relationship. This decision can stem from various factors, such as a sense of futility in continuing the relationship, a lack of interest, or a new source of emotional supply. When the narcissist decides to sever ties, it can be a culmination of their assessment that the relationship no longer serves their needs or aligns with their goals. In some cases, the narcissist may be responding to a sense of saturation or boredom. They might feel that they have extracted all the value they can from the relationship and see no further benefit in maintaining contact. This can be especially true if the relationship has reached a point where they perceive it as being too challenging or unfulfilling. The decision to cut off communication can be a way of freeing themselves from what they consider to be a stagnant or diminishing source of gratification. Another significant reason for a narcissist to go no contact is to avoid exposure. If you have managed to uncover and reveal aspects of their true nature or deceptive behavior, they may see no contact as a necessary measure to protect themselves from further scrutiny. The narcissist might fear that continued interaction could lead to additional revelations or complications that could damage their carefully curated public image. By disappearing from your life, they attempt to mitigate the risk of further exposure and shield themselves from potential repercussions. The fear of exposure can be particularly potent if the narcissist is involved in new relationships or seeking new sources of supply. They may worry that any continued contact with you could lead to comparisons or disclosures that might affect their new dynamics. In such scenarios, going no contact serves as a strategy to minimize the risk of their past behavior coming to light and to preserve their current situation. Additionally, the presence of a new supply can significantly impact the narcissist's decision to go no contact. The term new supply refers to a new individual who is providing the narcissist with the attention, admiration, or validation they crave. The introduction of a new supply can shift the narcissist's focus away from you and make continued interaction with you less appealing. They may see the new supply as a more advantageous or convenient source of emotional support, which diminishes their interest in maintaining contact with you. It's essential to recognize that the narcissist's decision to go no contact is not a reflection of your worth or value. Instead, it is a strategic move designed to serve their own interests and maintain control over the dynamics of the relationship. Understanding the underlying motivations behind their actions can help you better navigate the emotional aftermath and focus on your own healing and growth. By acknowledging the manipulative nature of their behavior, You can empower yourself to move forward without being unduly affected by their tactics. In understanding why a narcissist might choose to go no contact, it's crucial to delve deeper into the emotional and psychological consequences for you and how to effectively navigate this challenging period. When a narcissist decides to implement no contact, the immediate impact on you can be both jarring and multifaceted. Their sudden withdrawal often triggers a profound emotional response, leaving you to contend with a spectrum of feelings ranging from intense confusion and hurt to self-doubt and frustration. This abrupt change can feel like a significant upheaval in your life, akin to an emotional earthquake that disrupts your sense of stability and leaves you grappling with the aftermath. One of the primary psychological effects of the narcissist's no contact decision is a sense of invalidation. The narcissist's choice to cut off communication can be perceived as a rejection of your emotions and experiences, reinforcing the notion that your feelings were never truly recognized or valued. This invalidation can deeply affect your self-worth, leading you to question the authenticity of your experiences within the relationship. You might find yourself replaying past interactions, trying to understand where things went wrong, and doubting whether your feelings were justified. The sense of abandonment that often accompanies a narcissist's no contact can also be profoundly distressing. The sudden absence of someone who was once central to your life can trigger deep-seated fears of being alone or unloved. These fears are especially intense if the relationship involved significant emotional investment, or if the narcissist had previously exploited your insecurities. The lack of closure and explanation can leave you longing for answers and struggling to make sense of their departure, amplifying feelings of insecurity and self-blame. To cope with these intense emotions, it is essential to prioritize self-care and self-compassion. Recognizing that the narcissist's behavior is a reflection of their own issues, rather than a commentary on your worth, is crucial for your healing journey. Engaging in activities that promote your well-being, surrounding yourself with supportive friends and family, and seeking professional help if necessary, can significantly aid your recovery. Therapy, in particular, can provide a safe space to process your emotions, gain insights into the dynamics of the relationship, and develop strategies for moving forward. Another important aspect to consider is the potential for ongoing manipulation even after the narcissist has gone no contact. Narcissists may use intermittent contact as a manipulative tactic, intending to test your boundaries or provoke a reaction. This could involve sporadic communication attempts or reaching out during moments of vulnerability. Staying firm in your commitment to no contact and setting clear boundaries can help you avoid falling back into unhealthy patterns and protect your emotional well-being. Understanding the narcissist's no contact decision within the broader context of their behavior can also provide valuable insights. Often, this decision is consistent with their general approach to relationships, which typically involves manipulation, control, and self-interest. Recognizing this pattern can help you contextualize their actions and reduce the likelihood of being surprised or hurt by future interactions. It's a reminder that their behavior is driven by their own psychological needs and insecurities, rather than any failing on your part. This period of no contact can also serve as an opportunity for personal growth and reflection. Use this time to evaluate what you've learned from the relationship and how you can apply these insights to future interactions. Strengthening your self-awareness and resilience can empower you to establish healthier boundaries and make more informed decisions in your future relationships. Reflecting on your experiences and personal growth during this time can help you regain a sense of control and direction. Ultimately, whether initiated by you or the narcissist, the no-contact decision represents a significant shift in the relationship dynamic. By understanding the motivations behind their behavior and focusing on your own healing and growth, you can reclaim your sense of self and move forward with greater clarity and strength. Remember, the narcissist's choice to go no contact is not a reflection of your worth, but rather a strategic move driven by their own needs and insecurities. Embrace this time as an opportunity to focus on your well being and personal development and move forward with confidence and resilience.